is, I'll work on the content and everything for these quarterly templates for emails. And then I think an email marketing sort of, I think that's another, it'd be nice to have a webinar on that. We could set it for maybe May or even June. But how to communicate these loyalty messages through to your consumers, and then you can tell them how they can sign up. I assume it's the $25 a month.
That's right, yeah.
And that's up to X number of emails, and then beyond that is additional fees, which is fine. But
What we're going to do is we're just going to do $25 unlimited.
Oh, that's great. Okay, because some are going to use less, some will use more. Sure.
So we're just going to do $25 per minute.
But I would.
Contact us $15 up to 500 contacts, and you have to pay more after that. And so we just do $25 unlimited every month.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think that will be very, very nice. And then long term, I'd like for the emails to be smart. So that they say, oh well, you bought protectant, so now I'm going to sell you on the sanitizer, or you bought the basic package, and I'm going to sell you on something else, or we could even have profiles built in about the customer while we're in their house. Oh, they had tile. Like a technician could just at the end of the job, mark a few boxes, and they get in the system. Well, now that we know they have tile but never had us come clean it, why don't we market them with that? Actually, the hard part about that, or the silly part about that, is virtually everybody has tile nowadays. So it might not be, it might just be including that in better. Those types of things. But anyway, and then different types of franchises will want to market their different systems. So for instance, some franchisees are going to, I will only build my templates around our hot carbonating extraction. It's the Home Depot approved, it's the Carpet and Rug Institute approved, it's the warranty, it's the only one that we offer that maintains warranty. And franchisees who are using the old tank and buffer system, I really don't want to do anything for them because they're not taking care of the customer right. So I'll build my templates around hot carbonated extraction. So we'll have those templates. If they want to put really cheap pricing in there that's not hot carbonated extraction, I get a little nervous. But they'll have to do their own. They'll have to come up with their own way to do it because they won't. They might do it using our templates, but they'll have to give tips. But they'll have to explain out what they're doing using the legacy method. We could also have it so if they own a CTS, built into their emails is little statements about the CTS and how great the CTS is. CTSs are really ultra powerful extraction machine. And then same thing with tile and stone and a couple of other add-on services like leather. We have people who specialize in leather. We can add those specialty things in. So I'll work on sort of an outline. While I'm working on creative, I'll get you the outline just so you can start thinking of how to integrate it in. But that email marketing module should be really slick. Okay. Oh, it came back?
Yeah, it keeps coming back actually. It bounces when I send you an email.
I got your email last week.
Yeah, I just sent it like 2 minutes ago. I just got that. I sent this morning about 2 minutes ago. It just keeps bouncing, so I'm not sure what it is. And also the same thing for tier 1, because what I've got here, I've been actually calling these guys just to try and get these guys up and running.
Okay, good. I'll get you that list with all those details. Yeah.
We're getting good. We're getting some pretty good response. We're getting some pretty good reviews.
working on some phone numbers so I can get you a number. I haven't given you a number yet, have I? To use for us to take those calls, because I don't want the phone number. I don't want the number to go to the local franchise, because with Sistino, yeah. So I will get you a number that we can use. I think I know which one I'm going to use. So I've got one handy. And then what we'll do, I'll have it dumped into our call center. The big thing is I'm going to need a way to ensure that we know which franchise to assign it to. So let's think about how to do that. I might need, like, if I could have access somehow into the Sistino module. So if on that coupon it has a code in like the lower right hand corner that's specific to that coupon or to that customer, then yeah, and that way they call in and we say, oh, in the lower right hand corner of your Sistino email or coupon or whatever is a code. Could you give it to me? We type in that code, and then we see who the customer is and who they belong to, like what franchise should get the job, and if we can, we'll give it to that franchise. If not, we'll assign it elsewhere. Right. Oh, good. Okay. I think that'll be great. Oh, that will be fantastic. Are franchisees aware of the texting and the franchisees that are signed up with you? Not yet. Okay. Right. Okay. I know. So probably one thing we didn't get the newsletter article in last month, but it is printed in this month. It mails on Tuesday. I'm getting the proof back today, and I'm going to extract that page, and I'll post it on Class Online like I promised. What's her name? I'll be glad to send it to you, and then you can reference that when you can have Corey send. Hey, I have a copy of the upcoming newsletter article. I can email it to you if you're interested. Yeah, it's a nice little level of validity. And then let's think of if we were to do a black and white insert, text-based insert for like promoting other features. What would we do for next month? And you could have somebody throw something together that's Would you start work on that? Because I'll need it by the 20th of April. And then we can put that as an insert. So I'm thinking just an 8.5 by 11 text with, if you want pictures, you can put pictures. If you don't care for pictures, we don't have to have pictures. Like I could throw a picture of a phone, of like a cell phone on there, easy enough. But if you want a screenshot, then I would need you to supply that. But okay, thank you. Okay, bye bye.
then pasting them to a Word document. This way you don't lose track of what's being said, and it's a lot quicker to save what you're saying.
Yeah, not only that, this is going to be available in class online, this entire presentation. Is that right, Robin?
Yes, it will.
Okay. So it's all going to be available to you. And the recording of those conferences.
I got what I needed on that slide, Sam.
All right. Now back over here. Let's see, where did I leave off? So you're gonna learn the communication skills, confidence, attitude, and desire, and you will have already evaluated the first impressions and their appearance. And so at this point, you would have all you need to make a good hiring decision. Um, pretty neat, pretty tricky, but very neat. Really works well. At the same time, and as important, probably even more importantly, you're also accomplishing the fact that you're selling them on your fantastic opportunity. And that's the whole key. Not only are you determining are these people the right people for the job, do they have the right communication skills, do they have the confidence level, are they comparing themselves properly to your idea perfect candidate, but man, by the time you start sharing all this great information with them and painting the perfect picture, because that's the only picture you're interested in, then you're selling them on the opportunity. So let's jump right into hiring. You've identified which of those people are the ones that you want to bring into your company and be a part of your great, strong team. You can be great at interviewing, but if you don't sell them on the opportunity, it is all for nothing. I don't know about you guys, but I have been through the interviewing process when I didn't do such a great job. And, I wanted to hire that candidate, and they just didn't want to work for me. And so that's what I've developed over time. You get those kinds of guys. Doesn't matter how excited you are about them, does it, if they're not excited about you.
And I know on Monday,
Identify any relationship.
everybody's gonna want to hear what your plans are for mailing for the protected sale or communication during the protected sale.
A lot of times
Do you
comments
do you think we should do more than ever before or less, or what are your thoughts?
they're kind of
Okay, so
sometimes
I have an idea. Have you seen the protectant fighters?
I don't get those
They're so
that
cool.
coming across. I'll just say go on one sentence.
The what?
10 things
You're gonna love this.
Do I need to stay up later at night?
You are so gonna love
come
this.
my way, and one, I can't wait to
Okay,
set
where is
up
it? Where is it? Where is it?
Hey, while you're finding that, I wonder if I should stop
and
doing
I'm only looking for
what I
those
do.
people that are that say that. Now
This?
it may not be
No.
true, but I need to hear them say that.
See, at the end of the month,
If they're
I
smart,
look at
they will, and
as
they're
the
easy to
month
set
winds
up.
down, I see we're behind.
Check references, of course.
So I
Break down
started
the
going around
conversation
saying,
background.
hey,
Don't spell
what
things
else
out,
have
which
you
is
got?
always important.
I go to Michelle, what else? What other enhancements? Let's get the reference through.
Divide people. You don't want to do that anymore. And make a very fast
It
decision
doesn't seem like people are
real
too,
quick before someone else can
like we're off percentage-wise.
they
Seems like
will
no
do
big deal.
that. I tell you, if you get your hands on
Nobody
a
cares?
really hot candidate, if you don't hire them quick,
Doesn't he
they're
care?
going to be gone.
Doesn't
I'm
he
sure
care?
that's so
Well,
true.
they do.
Click on before
Well,
you
what then we need is we need them to make it really clear
compensating. Again, this is
that
where I think a lot of
to the rest of us, because I know that I
let
care.
me go back to payroll for
I
just a
mean,
I
second.
know you care,
This is
well,
another
and to me, Craig
well, the end
would
of 07
care
being
immensely.
but
so hard because
to me,
if
it's
I've got
almost
the
like,
print and I do print
Now,
to me, it's more pride.
Mark
It's not
Allen,
monetary
don't worry,
anymore.
Mark
It's
told me
not
this.
going to
I
happen.
was with him on the convention. I was telling him about some of the
But
challenges
I
that we
can't
face.
sleep
I
at
brought
night
video in
thinking,
and we started looking at my numbers.
you slacked off because you could. Because sometimes you feel better about the game you play, even though you lost,
right,
right?
right.
So that may
You
not
had your
be
best game when
noticed
the team didn't win,
technician
but
compensation. And I
you also might get a
really
little
feel
lucky.
strongly that it's based on pride. So we're going to talk a lot about that. I'm going to share with you
You might, yeah, you might. Who is
our
that?
compensation structure that's available
Your army of stain protection.
also for
I
you to
love it.
What if we do that for
that will show you my complete pay
next month?
scale. Actually, it's on the front
Like we
page.
do these
Was
postcards
purple the best option
And
there?
also
for their skirts.
Yeah, probably looked better than blue.
It made it stick out.
Oh, did it?
That's
Okay.
why. Because the purple against the
compensation
gold,
for most
I think
sales
that's more calf
are
scour, but
based
they tell me it's gold.
Yeah, that's great.
Isn't that fun?
Let's use those.
So why don't we do postcards that promote
Yes.
protectant with these?
Now, We had in the past, and I can't find it, so it never electronically made it to me. Tips on selling protectant.
Okay, so I have postcard number 2. No, you're gonna hate me for this. Tips on selling protectant. These are, oh, you can't see them very
What
well.
are they?
They're
Grungies?
little, yeah, they're little carpet fibers. Oh, you cannot see what they look like in this image. Little carpet fibers.
I love it.
Isn't that fun?
What is that bottle of?
Kool-Aid.
Is just a bottle? Oh, it's a glass.
It's a glass.
Just a glass.
And there he is.
When did you do these?
I just finished them up last week.
Is it my job to make those?
No. It's my job.
Good.
But I think of it as my job.
Because
to do
I'm
it.
getting signals that my stuff sucks. And I'm like, okay,
No, it's not
then
your job.
then I shouldn't do it.
No, in fact, it's your job to tell me
Yeah.
what you need me to do.
That's what I thought through last night. I'm like, well,
You-
then I should just be planned ahead.
Yeah, you just need to let me know with advanced warning. Now, I developed these for franchisees as loyalty pieces because I
So
want
we should
franchisees
introduce
to
to
sell
them.
with loyalty. But I think the best way to introduce them is to print them in the mail to the franchisees,
Exactly.
getting them to buy protectant from us.
Yeah.
And I think
have
it's
to-
fun.
Oh yeah.
So that's what you and I will do this for that, and then we might even put in the in the corner, want to mail this postcard to your customer database?
Okay,
Visit the
so
marketing toolbox.
then on my next list, what I want to do is I want to send you the last 4 or 5 years of what our natural sale looked like, what it looked like, so you can take the format or whatever it is and do your thing with it, and then we'll just fill in the blanks because it's really easy how we've done it. We'll just insert. I'll make it a mock of it.
So what could we do though for protected? Because that's so immediate. What could we do on a weekly basis that could be fun? What could we do that would make, like for instance, the class online homepage? We could add a protectant highlight across the top, or I could change out the page to this for the first 3 days of every week.
See, I wish we could say, the top 10. I think a top 10 list in multiple categories starts to give traction to, somebody might be the top 10 in THD, but they're not the top 10 in PERT. How do you do that?
It's fun.
Because you'd have to be. The only thing we base
Why-
off is purchases.
Why wouldn't we just? Why not? That's a great idea, Charlie. Why not have? And it wouldn't necessarily have to be volume. It could be percentage. Like for me, protectant is a percentage of protectant based on my natural purchases, right?
Who's you on the phone? Call.
And we're on a conference call. We're muted.
Oh, we are.
So I can hear him, but he
See,
can't hear us.
Aaron. See, I wanted to have and send out percentages. I can't. You can't.
With Fitchett and Monday's leadership, Brent will make him move by that afternoon. Because if that report updated weekly to me, I can just change class online. So we could have, right now we could have 3 days a week or 2 days a week or Home Depot. What I'd like long term is your idea of every Monday or whatever it is going to be the Home Depot update on class online. Every Tuesday we're going to post our top 10 of protectant. Every Wednesday we're going to post our top 10 for PERT. Every Thursday we're going to post our, and it's based on year to date, wouldn't it be? Or it might be month to date,
I would do it year to date.
year to date.
This year, because that's what Home Depot is. Oh no, Home
No,
Depot's
Home
by
Depot's
week.
week. But you can't do that. Who bought the most PERT last week seems off.
Because the guys that have a ton of it, buy a ton of it. You're like, that sucks. I haven't done that. Well, then buy it. And what you might end up influencing people to do it right at the end, so they're at the top right at the end.
But everything should be a percentage of their solution sales.
Yeah, so it's easy. You pull it off the scorecard, and it's right there. Boom. And it's actually going to be percentage of the protected or their natural.
Well, for protectant, that's good. Is that okay for PERT?
PERT, I would do a dollar amount.
My own, the
I
dollar amount?
no, but I would do
The rank
the
order.
collective.
Mhm.
Yeah, just rank order it, and then you just pull the
Yeah,
top
but
one
is
up.
that fair? For Brian
Okay,
Curran
so
to always be at the top?
percentage of total solutions purchased.
Yeah, that's better.
That's better.
I like that.
Because you could have a guy that does 2,500 in a year, but he does 500 of it in PERT.
And
Do-
for that matter, we could do one HCE. And the HCE wouldn't necessarily have to be a top 10 based on HCE. We could do HCE about, if this is a little bit of work, but a spotlight of a franchise that's committed to HCE. We take the franchisees that are spotlight that are committed to HCE, and we might even just throw their name on there. It might just be, you know, XYZ Chem Dry, or the CTS. Like HCE could be about the CTS, an HCE day. Kyle and Stone would love to have the homepage of class 1 day a week, and I don't have a problem giving it to him.
And they're doing a promo in May.
Yeah.
They want to anyway, which fits really well because we're going through the middle of the month. So we could start it the last week
Now here's an idea.
of Protect It and run it through the first week of.
I think I can be taught. I just don't know how to do this, but I can be taught how to do it. To take an image, a GIF, and have it rotate so that every time you go there, it's a different image. That way, we could load all of them for the week,
And automate it.
and that just happens.
Is there
Or another thing is I could load it so it sits for 10 seconds on this one, and then changes to the next, and then changes to the next. So I could sit there and sit for 30 seconds and see them all.
one of the things that when I pitched the PERT percentage of the PERT churn,
This is new work for me. I love it.
I was told that it feels spam-like. It was too frequent
When we're,
when I was talking about sending this PERT stuff out. So
but did the franchisees feel that way?
I don't know because I didn't send it.
No, but last year did they? We did a
No,
lot
we
of
did it.
stuff.
We did it with the PERT stuff. We did it at the beginning and then the end. So I wonder if you do a beginning, middle, and top 10. Do you only do 3, or do you do it every weekend? Do we have more users on class on the weekend than we do during the week? No, we do less.
Yeah, it's mostly during the week.
Then do you do a countdown? You do it, and then midway you do a countdown. It's almost over, days to end. And then you do a countdown to when the natural sale starts. See, the natural sale is that's one thing we could do, because we've done a mailing before saying, hey, it's going to be in 2 weeks, because otherwise we get phone calls all day long.
Oh, I'm okay with it. We could do, there's that countdown thing. We could do a countdown for the natural sale. I don't know if we want to count down to the end of the sale as much as count down to the start.
Days left, days left,
Yeah,
days left.
that's
Yeah.
okay, but I like the idea of constant communication. It doesn't have to be daily, but it certainly should be weekly.
There's so many people in this class.
It,
I wish is there a way for them to get a coupon number off class to go to the store? Is there a way to only let them have a deal if they link to the store? I don't know. Rick really pushed that. He wanted to have a daily special.
I love it.
He wanted to have like eco for free.
On a particular day. Order
One
X
time.
amount of something and you get a,
You get a pint free just from ordering online today.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Susan,
Sorry to interrupt.
you're off?
Is that okay?
Do I
Thank
need
you.
to do anything?
Yeah, just shut off the FedEx machine, if you will, and the post machine. Moving those two on just in case someone needs to use it right now.
Hey, Andres, it's Ed.
Sorry. Thanks
Okay,
so
thanks.
much.
Travel safe. Hey, a new question for you. Sorry, I have Charlie in my office now. We'll finish our other conversation sometime. Um, wondering, how do we do coupons?
Okay. Actually, I know there's a way, but let me take a look.
Okay. Is there like a how-to guide for Zencart and we could just look it up? Or do we have to have you set up an
No, like
manager?
it's already built in. So.
Because we might want to do like a 1-day coupon, or we might want to do a 1 month, like put a duration on it,
Sure.
or a coupon that we email out.
So do you happen to be logged in?
I don't, but I can be.
That'd be great.
I'm being logged in as we speak. Do you want me to log into the admin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so once you log, there's on the purple bar, gift certificate coupons.
Uh-huh.
There's that coupon admin. So if you click on that.
Do we have you set up all of these accounts to include their email address so we could virtually email
Yes.
a coupon from here?
Yes.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Because all the emails are in the customer file, right?
But I think it's also possible to mass email everybody.
Now, Andres, can we email through Class Online?
We'd have to copy and paste it over.
Well, but because we get a lot better hit rate than we do on their personal one.
Oh, Class Online gets a better hit rate.
I get about 30% back on the personals.
Well, yeah. They just don't read it
Yeah.
on Class Online.
Yeah, that's true.
We
I
should
guess
probably
that's
do
true.
both.
Yeah,
Probably
I'm
should
with
do
you.
both. Yeah. For some people, it'll double up because
Yeah.
they have it forward, but most don't. Okay. So I go to coupon admin, and then Insert?
On insert.
does that make a new one?
Coupon name.
Protectant online special. Okay. Coupon amount, or I add a percentage. Okay. But how can I restrict? It says coupon zone restriction. That's a location zone restriction. Okay. What if I want the coupon to be for a product?
Gotcha.
Free shipping.
I know, because it quotes 25%. It looks huge.
Because I'd like to have these apply to particular products, not necessarily across the board.
You don't know right off the bat what supposed to apply a coupon to a specific product rather than the entire order?
Uses per coupon.
What's that?
Uses per
Uses
coupon.
per coupon. Can a franchise order use it more than once?
Right off the top of my head, no.
Okay.
I'm
You
not
know what?
sure if it's possible to make it so that it applies to a specific product. But that should be something that.
Well, and I can put in the disclaimer. Something about the pricing. The online price may reflect an overall discount, but they only receive it on those items. But yeah. Oh, this is okay. Why didn't I go there on my own? Is there a Zencart research tool or a blog where I can go and see?
Yeah, it's I think if you were just to visit zencart.com and then
The art of e-commerce.
yeah.
Their website is prettier than our store. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel horrible.
Actually, not better than our store. It's better than our admin page.
So
You don't need to make the admin page any prettier. I could care less. Because it's just Charlie, and he could care less.
That's right.
But the franchisees, they get the pretty stuff, and we care a lot about that.
Hey.
Both Charlie and I.
I'm only on the admin page for about 5 minutes while I remember my username and password.
Tried to help somebody out. Okay, thank you, Andres.
Alright, no problem.
So patient with me. It's like he's my employee.
So what if,
Because I go to him instead of Aaron and stuff sometimes.
what if we didn't publish the Natural 2 discount?
And we just make it. Well, no, it's the problem. Is the Natural 2 users are the least likely to use the internet.
I know. So they have to use the internet to get a discount.
But would they?
Would you?
Well, if I found out, how would I know?
If you were Wutzer, we'd say,
Oh, we'll tell them.
coupon available online.
Oh, Natural 2, coupon available online. Okay, I'm good with that. Yeah. Oh, we
With
could
a
actually
little-
put
with
the
a little
we
blurb
put
on
the
how to do
coupon
it.
code. We put the coupon code.
They gotta find it online.
Well, we'll give them the coupon code, but they have to go and order it online. That might be too many.
But aren't they better off using this system? What I mean by that is class online, being more connected. Is that part of the problem with adoption is they're not connected? They hide, they stay away. Maybe it is too sinister, isn't
It
it?
is, and that is part of the problem.
I'd like to do it with Natural 4.
It's a good idea. Well, I'd like to do it with Natural 4 too.
But you know, sometimes you look at something you like, call for price.
Well,
Too low to print.
right.
Love it.
Right.
Natural 4, and then you can only the people that have CTS can see it. But the other problem is, I want everybody to see that one. I want everybody to see the price of Natural 4.
So Natural 4 is only viewed by CTSs?
No.
No, so that's okay.
But the sale price, their coupon would take it off that price.
And I'm okay if they see.
But it's overcome. It's too. We're not advanced enough. Our system isn't advanced enough.
I don't mind the idea though of an added discount if they go online and use the coupon. Like, so we give them 20% off, get an extra 5% off by going online.
Okay, so what percentage of our system doesn't use the 3-tier menu? One of the most successful protected promotion that we ever did was percentage off, 10% off, like normal, and then you got an extra 5 if you faxed in your 3-tier invoice.
With your
I mean, it was enormous pain. But all we did is put franchises by name, Kim Dry of, so the C's were really big, but by name, we had a little file folder, and we dropped in the thing, and if they said they had it, they'd already faxed it to us. There's no problem, we put it in, then we went and double checked. As long as we had it, they got an extra 5% off. And we had a ton of people adopt the 3-tier menu.
And I think the 3-tier menu is mostly adopted now. So I don't know if that's.
We tried to
Jen
do
would
it.
have a pretty good recent pulse on it because she's been doing the calls. She's been doing the Triple Crown calls.
We could somehow tie a 4 times mailing in.
Oh, actually, that's a great idea. Like on the Natural, is if you're in our system as being because Charlie Mail, right? If you're sending it and doing everything you're supposed to, sure, look at it. In fact, we might say you're doing that, no defaults, whatever. We don't care what your purchases were if you're COE. You'll get a great deal. So what about someone wants to sell me printing?
Okay, back to your protected.
Okay, so if we do those 2 postcards plus probably a third postcard, because we have 6 weeks, we should do a postcard every 2 weeks, don't you think? Then what? Emails.
Yeah,
We'll
we
do
do
a
an
weekly email of
Okay.
some sort. We'll do homepage. We're going to call them homepage takeovers on Class Online. great idea. Homepage takeovers on their websites. While I have this open,
Homepage takeover.
which do you like better? The
Hostile takeover.
do you like the army or do you like the carpet fiber with his umbrella?
Change it up. You got 6 weeks.
Well, okay. I would rather just pick one.
I'd pick the carpet one.
Just because I don't get enough traffic. The army or the umbrella, the
Umbrella.
fiber.
The army looks goofy, like my kid would like it.
Huh. Wow. Wow. Okay, so we're going to just make that this is how it is. Let me send this to Andres and Peter. Please
What's that?
make this generic protectant image with the text. What does it say? Do you remember? And where's the umbrella? Come on, umbrella. There we go. Protect your carpets. Protect your carpets.
Let's keep that protected.
Offer your customers the ultimate in carpet protection. Campground protectant, right? Like that? Is that fine?
Yeah.
And then
Like we should rename our Power Guard. Power Guard Ultimate Protection.
awesome.
Like it.
Make it longer. Power
Clean
guard.
dry carpet and upholstery solvent pre-spray.
Well, can't we add the word extreme in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So extreme. Wicked. We should come up with a product.
841-4155. 41-841-4155. Store.kendra.com. Like we did for the holidays with Green and Clean, let's take over the baby's image with protectant image.
When?
Starts April.
First.
Yeah, he won't have it done in time. So we'll give him the deadline of April 6th. Through when does the sale end?
May 16th.
May 16th. And wants me to replace it with Protestant instead of protectant.
I know it's not found.
And they spelled umbrella poster with an I.
Great.
I think that's very funny.
Okay, so we're gonna do homepage takeover.
She has so many papers. That poor gal.
Who?
Gal. For our school papers every day. She usually shows us where she's got these books of papers that she has to read and study and write reports with and build reports that are that big, you know.
Does she spend a lot of her time doing that?
Yeah. And she stays here late, so she
Oh
can
yeah.
do it.
Oh.
And she at home she says she's up till 1 or 2 in the morning doing it. I mean, it's just
fix it. Tell me what it is. Just came out to my house yesterday. I'm like, oh, okay, hold on. Sorry.
The wrong department.
Yeah, I can't help with that. But I said, just be honest with him. But you know, be professional, and you'll get better results. He said, you got it. Off you.
I think there's a huge problem though in lack of consistency. In the Home Depot, how you expose that. We have franchisees who they rock the house, they do such a good job. And then we have a lot of franchisees who do mediocre jobs. And even some of our best, what we consider our best, still have core technicians who they won't let go who do mediocre jobs. And I hate that we're not a McDonald's. When you get a Big Mac, it has to be a Big Mac everywhere you go. And it should taste as fresh at every place. Last thing you want to do is have somebody have some soggy, 30-minute old under the heat dryer Big Mac, you know?
That's right.
And we have technicians, like for instance, Better Homes and Gardens. In their reviews, they called up a local. There's a local carpet cleaner and a local chem dry. The chem dry goes out. He doesn't do any pre-spotting.
Just vacuum.
He vacuumed, but he didn't pre-spot. Like he didn't look at problem areas and pre-spray. And I don't know that he offered to do it, or you know the way it's written. I don't know if he offered and then just didn't come through, or if he didn't even offer, just didn't even propose it. He just went in and cleaned. But you know, we took a beating when knowing what you and I know. Well, yeah, we were the most expensive, and we were mediocre in service. So, out of 4 companies, we came in 4th.
Oh my God.
Behind Stanley and Sears tied for 1st, and then Service Magic and then us. And I'm like, I know we're better than that. I know we're better than that. But it's one franchise makes the entire nation look bad because he can't do it right. He maybe he was in a bad mood that day, and that one time has cost us as a network a lot of money and a lot of brand equity. It's really disappointing.
Who is it that just asked that?
Lucinda.
Oh. It's too bad.
So if we, yeah.
Hey, does anybody know anything about this Las Vegas conference call that's supposed to be going on and there's no moderator?
It would be Sean Loveland and Tracy, who would be Sean, and she would be moderating from Atlanta. She has a roamer cell phone, but I don't know what one she took.
Craig's so pissed.
Right,
Yeah.
anyway, I would volunteer to help, but Craig knows more about it than I do, so I don't think I want to get my hands in the middle of it.
Well, it speaks to the level we're running at. We're all running pretty fast. And we're all running someplace.
Pretty
You know,
fast.
my heart goes out to you guys that travel. It really does.
Thank heavens I haven't traveled this lately.
But I'll
I
tell you-
haven't volunteered to travel.
But I'll tell you, I get not very much gets my blood boiling. But I hear comments, and I'll let it go, and then I'll quietly walk over and say, you don't want to know. They'll hand you the keys any day. You can take the keys and go any day. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay,
Then be quiet.
then let's give them some latitude. If they're not constantly back, our job is to support. So you say, let me take it. What can I do to help you? Let me take it. Your problem's going to be solved right now. Don't pass the buck. Just do it.
Yeah, whenever you can, don't pass it on.
Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm sorry, they're not feeling well. They got tied up. They're hoping that a franchise. Let me take care of it for you, and I'll touch base with it. Whatever. Get it done. Anyway,
Okay, so protecting. Do we need to
I'm
make
making
this
a
a
list.
list?
I'm making a list.
We're making a list.
2 postcards.
Homepage. So homepage takeover a class. Okay.
Uh-huh.
A homepage takeover on their websites promoting protecting. So we're gonna have a class takeover, and then with franchisee sites, and then class takeover.
Okay.
Okay. And
I'm not thinking about, yeah, I can do the same old, same old.
Okay, so and what about an online coupon? We'll do an online coupon, and do you want it in our weekly emails? Our weekly emails is a
Drive.
is a is a yeah is to drive online. And you
Weekly
might mention
email, top 10.
okay, but we want to give them a coupon with a weekly email. So if you order this week, order Protectant this week, receive a free something, or receive an additional X, or receive additional percentage off, or what's something related to Protectant? Sanitizer.
Well, the first one,
Sanitizer on sale.
the first one is a free demo kit.
What do you mean? A free Protectant demo kit?
Yeah.
Love it.
Because what are you going to use to sell more Protectant? The demo kit.
Order X number of cases online, receive a free demo kit. I love it. I'm all for that. You figure out how many cases I have to order though.
I gotta hurry up. Mike makes more.
Okay, let's do that. And we'll do that week 1
Cost us $25.
for the demo kit. So how many cases do they need to buy in order for us to be willing to give them $25? 71 meg. We're not going to email that to him. 71 meg. Aaron would be so pissed at me.
Sometimes I don't care about it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm really tolerant. Really tolerant of people talking about something they don't know anything about. Really tolerant about it.
Like
There's a, you don't know anything about it, you start bad mouthing, and by speaking, you can tell they have no understanding. Okay, fine. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts. What I don't do, my personality is not to correct them. It's not necessarily to say, you know what, you don't know what you're talking about.
no, but to take it internally.
Yeah. Just analyze it, whatever.
Um,
I'm losing contact with my big group.
who's your big group?
When we call them, we don't get the owner. We don't get the decision maker. How do I reach the top 2 tiers decision maker in a thing like this?
I have an idea. Let's put together a damn nice invitation. Pardon my language. Print it on a nice card and put it in a nice envelope and make it look like it's a card. It's a special offer from you to them, and it might even have a handwritten note in it. Whether you write the handwritten note or someone else does so it looks handwritten, they don't need
Yeah.
to know your signature. It might be
Right.
Sue. But it's printed, it has a nice little handwritten note, and we throw into it a coupon code for online
To the president's award.
to the President's Award. Or if you want them to, if you want to, for the relationship, you want them to call you, it might be the phone call one. It might say, hey, call me, and I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily worried about me.
Your department. But you're worried about the company. Well, what are
Because
those,
what
what
we've
are
done,
those guys doing?
I don't know. Because what we've done in the past,
Are they vacationing too much?
no, they're not answering the phone. We've taught them to use a CSR. That a CSR is more effective. They should be doing. Now we can't contact them.
And we can't get up through to them? And you don't necessarily care if they call, do you?
Well,
Or do you?
I don't.
They
But
could go
for-
online or they could call.
We're very. This. It's happened before, but these calls out to them to remind them it's a waste of time. Because all we're
You're
doing is
getting the wrong
reminding the
person.
CSR.
And they put it on a note and hand
Maybe
it
they
off,
get
and
it,
that's
maybe they don't.
something.
But I no longer control the call. I can't hype it. I can't any.
Things
Maybe
like a
the-
text message is that we could try. and that's to them in a card that I now have a CTS. Why wouldn't we want to do the same thing?
Something like, because we know how important protecting is to your business. A special offer. President's for the President's Award.
Yeah.
Some other drive, find it online. You know, I don't. She's gonna have to write forever.
No, we would print all that, and then she puts a little note like, "Been a while since we've chatted, Charlie." Right? Or hope things are going well, Charlie. Like the message actually doesn't even have to say anything about the sale. The message just has to say, "My team cares about you."
Yeah, we care.
Yeah.
That's the message.
Yeah, make it personal.
Love it.
So we're gonna call it an invite card.
A promotional invite.
Invitation. Okay, now how do we address this idea of spam? Is it too much? Okay, and let me sort of address that from a marketing standpoint. There's burnout if you get too much. But did you know that? Did you know that if you buy a Ford Fusion or any Ford car right now, it comes with Microsoft Sync. Lets your Zoom play with it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, how did you know that?
Because every advertisement says
It's like
exclusively with Sync. Yeah.
If it wasn't on billboards, in magazines, on the web, on television, right? If it wasn't everywhere they turned, you wouldn't know. And it's there all the time. They're still doing the ads. I've known for 3 months now, and they're still telling me. So I think the argument of repetition it truly becomes an argument. There's a point in time when it's burnout. Is that so bad? That they're aware. It's not you need to be aware that there's a promotion. It's you need to be aware.
Okay, so maybe it's more.
You need to be aware.
Our
of how this
perception is
helps you.
we're not being effective, but in reality we are.
Well,
Because a constant. I mean, who gets upset that they're being reminded that they could save some cash? Now, most of them have already bought.
especially on something you need.
But if I get 10% of that group to move, because right now they get both promotions.
So what if you do your invitation card 2 ways? One is you haven't bought yet in the promotion, midway through the promotion you haven't bought yet, here's the special card as of whatever date you haven't bought yet. And the other one says, thank you for your purchase. You're part of President's Club. So it's not that you don't get thought of, but thank you for your purchase. Here's a coupon for 10% off something else online, right? And they have till the end of the same promotional period to use it, but it's a way to thank everybody. Reward the early adopters and remind in a nice way those who haven't.
I like that. I like
Not a good idea.
the thank you card too.
Were there changes? Again? Again? My hands are in the air. Shoot me now.
Just minor.
Did I not? I swear I went through with a fine tooth comb and made all the changes from before. Maybe not. Maybe I deserve a slap.
Says the vacuum release clip will be available in April of 2008.
That's what the first draft said.
I think we better change it to May.
Spring. How about spring?
Yeah.
Well,
Then we got till July 21st.
We might.
that ain't gotten it with the franchisees.
It's a good chance we'll have it a month from now, but that means you're gonna have a whole month.
Okay, then early
Oh,
spring.
Early summer.
No. Early spring. Because then I've got till mid-May.
That's not how franchisees think. They're gonna call you and say, "Hey, it's late spring because it's April."
If it backwards, I don't care. My job's done.
If it caught them to call.
Is it not?
You're too funny.
I'm so difficult to work with.
Amen. Amen. Is that really the only change? That's not the only change. I don't believe it. Say it isn't so.
Well, it's because Craig isn't looking at it, so.
I was gonna say.
Who's let's say May.
Those number changes,
2000.
that was all his doings. That's just the way he wanted it earlier.
Oh,
and
to
then
go
you
from
change-
there
yeah.
to this to that.
Yeah.
Hey, steer clear. He's pretty upset that a conference call wasn't handled right. So
Who's
nobody's there to monitor a conference call. So
for the Home Depot?
he's on the rampage. So you may want to go home. Actually,
He's
you may
not
want to.
here.
You may want to have.
Oh,
a
that
Doesn't
might
the
be why he's
period-
even more mad.
Doesn't the period go on the other side of the figure 5?
Well, it didn't on any of my previous ones because you do well. You
'Cause it's
put
included in this sentence here. It's not.
Well, you only include it in the sentence if it's relevant to the sentence. It's not relevant to that sentence, so I've just been leaving it as its own thought.
Well, what about this? Should this be solutions with an S?
Labor costs franchisees more than solution.
Yeah, solutions. In fact, Dale,
Labor.
he's mad enough. You may want to pick a kidney. So
Do that.
How many times you've done that before?
Faking it? Never, but
Oh,
I've had a few.
I'm sorry for
you were here when Sam Apollono came, didn't you? Were you? Do you remember when he came in the room?
I did.
That was last year.
I just about dialed 911, and he was on the mend
I recall you just being really, really quiet.
I
and
was out
white.
for 2 weeks.
He looked like this.
What
That
did you
was
name
not
it?
fun.
Did you put it in a jar? And you nurtured it?
Bertha,
Your can take
Stomp on it.
literally birth because it hurt and was delivered, and because it was big.
As in Big Bertha.
Disgusting.
What we're in, Dale. We're paying bills right here.
Anything else?
I think that's all I have.
Thank you, Dale.
Now, can I get some copies of that for our meeting tomorrow to pass out?
Yes. How many? Oh, for the meeting there. Do
Okay.
they need to be colored? Maybe black and white.
Is it
I
gonna-
ought to do 50 copies.
Is it gonna take longer than an hour?
No,
Okay.
can't.
Yeah, 'cause you got a new group coming, new crop. We need a think room, Dale or Ed.
Yeah, because our boardroom's gone. Sure would be nice. Have a room that we could use.
I have suggested finding a room. Doesn't have to be big. It's a great big whiteboard, or the wall is the whiteboard, and you walk in there and you write an idea on the board.
Oh, why can't we just do that in the hallway? I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, that they just here's an idea. Why can't they? Because it can't be at the intersection. Okay, look. I want my insurance to be cheaper. I can't do that. Okay, it's the way it's gonna be. But I can say I need help contacting my president's club. I should. I don't have any. It's not that I'm weak. It's not that I'm not doing my job. It's I need help. It's important to our business. I think Enhance should have it's a franchisee one, and you go write it up, and then you put the franchisee's name. Bill blank from whatever ChemDry. And as people walk by, they look at the board and they say, well, why can't we do that?
We're talking about a cultural shift.
You tell me Steve Jobs doesn't have one of those.
He does, but he doesn't have it. He doesn't. He has it closer to him than that.
Yeah, it's a different method, but he has brought that to himself. And that's why they excel.
I think one of our hurdles here is you and I are swamped to get done what we have on our plate.
Don't be a hater.
So,
I have a little carrot.
woohoo! Little carrot strap. And so when other people come up with ideas to make our jobs bigger,
It's hard.
it's hard because you look at it and you go. So I love the idea. What I hate is that you'll have people who write on there, whether it's franchisees who offer opinions or whatever. How come that hasn't been implemented yet? You know what? Because the guy in the corner decides what I do. Not we already had a lot of those ideas. It's just the guy in the corner tells me this is what I gotta do, so this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, I guess it's like the blue card. We have a system. The problem is the blue card's handed out, and it's your perspective from day one to the third day when you're at the event. If it's that scope of, and it's become, how come we can't have this? How come we can't have that? There's no water in the toilet.
Yeah.
Shh.
It needs to be. The blue card should be not about why do we not have cube bells. I mean, it's silly to always turn that.
What then? Make it an Ask HRI email.
That would be great. These are the types of things that Paul's position should really help facilitate. Right? Truly.
Because then I would think, if I have a question about business that indicates the company doesn't understand what we're doing, then that whoever's in charge of that then sends out an education to everybody. Because if I'm thinking it, somebody else is thinking it. And I think that would help us communicate. I send my people 15 emails a day, at least.
FYI.
By the way, here's this latest this. Check this. Remember this.
I would say probably intra-departmentally it happens pretty often, not inter. And that we're not very good at telling each other what goes on.
Okay, next. We haven't done our per mailings, which he's gonna rake me with.
Well, you did a postcard.
I did my postcards, and I bet he wanted 3 blacklight mailings.
Oh, 3 blacklight. Well, the blacklight doesn't have to be tied to the time frame of the promotion, right? It can have its
I
own
think he
time.
wanted 3 of them during the promotion.
Let's see what's.
Take all this.
Hi, this is Ed.
Let me do some of that.
Hi there, Wade. How are you?
Okay, so I've been doing these sales sheets, you know.
Okay.
And Dale was told to make a new one, to make it dead, and then make a new one.
No, it all just comes as a packet. If you have ideas
sheet, the
on
sales sheet.
changes for the
Not
answers,
sales
I'd
sheet.
love for you to
No, I know.
either mark
Oh,
them
this
up
was
or
it.
and
Because the
send
person
me
was too
your,
nice to tell me
like
that
if you wanted to photocopy it and put some marks on it. That might be helpful.
So I decided last night, it didn't bother me too much other than, okay,
Yeah, we used to
someone's
carry
impression
those here at
better.
Harris Research, and now
So I
they're
just say,
at
look,
my marketing
here's our next
practice.
promo.
Let me get you
Here's
their
the
phone
ideas
number.
if you make it. Here's the structure. You make it. So I'm gobbling up time because we're gonna do the next 3 months.
Okay, 1-866.
It's a correlation
650
meeting.
4564.
No, I got plenty of cash things.
And ask for Dirk. D-I-R-K is his name. And he'll take good care of your work. Yep, absolutely. Bye-bye. You pissed him off?
Oh, didn't you catch that little? Yeah.
The Paula thing? Did you post off Paula?
No. He's pissed off.
I'm sure he's pissed.
There's nobody's Kelly or not Kelly.
No, Tracy.
Tracy.
Oh, no, it's really clear that he's quite pissed at them. What confuses me is how they totally, forgot.
I would
Because
like to
that's-
have heard the conversation with Craig if he called one of them.
Because Sean takes a roamer but doesn't tell anybody what her phone number is but Tracy. Well, Tracy's traveling too. So what good does that do?
Hey, fantastic.
Good. Hey Charlie, when you got a second, I got one little question for you.
What is it?
Well, when
Why is
you're
it
not
second?
in a meeting,
Just a second, because I just took a phone call to interrupt our meeting.